Good afternoon, Bob Dalton coming to you from Allendale's trading floor here in McHenry, Illinois. It's Friday, February 19th. Markets opened up. They ended up higher in the corn, lower in the beans, higher in the wheat. We had crude oil today, significantly higher. We actually tested that $80 price point today in the April contract, and the dollar, of course, off of the news that the Fed raised the funds rate yesterday afternoon. The dollar was much stronger at the open of the grains, pulled back a little bit as the day went on, and actually closed higher by only 24 points. That put the dollar at 80.71.5 at the time of this recording. And like I said, the corn traded both sides of the market today, finished higher 2 3/4 at 360. Soybeans down 3 on the day, off of their lows by roughly 12 cents at 9.45, and the wheat finished higher by 4 3/4 at 4.89 3/4. So that Fed funds rate, we were anticipating the dollar to, of course, strengthen up off of that news. It did. But for whatever reason, it wasn't able to maintain that strength today, probably due in large part to the fact that we did have the energies moving, and there was some concern as to whether or not this dollar, or I should say the news from the fund, was a bearish or bullish statement at this time in the economy. The stock markets, of course, started out lower, ended up higher today, or I should say, as they're trading right now, they're up 7 points on the Dow after being trading at 40 lower in the futures market this morning before 8:30 when the bell went off in the pits. So a little mixed reaction to the fund's news, or I should say the Fed's news of the fund's rate. We'll see what happens next week, and if we get any additional news out of Europe regarding the bailout of Greece with the European Union. Switching over to livestock here, cattle. The cattle market has been higher. That's something that we weren't expecting to them to get as high as they are right now. We are recommending to our cattle feeders and to our cattle producers, your cow-calf operations, get hedges on. All right, this is the level where we want to be protecting the downside on these cattle. Not sure how long this is going to hold on for. We do have some more weather coming in this weekend, which could affect feed. But yeah, right now it's up to the fundamentals, and it's up to the auctions to tell us if this market's going to continue running. Right now, you got the Packers making money. They're spending more money. I heard 91.50 out in Colorado today is where cash cattle was trading, and we just got a cattle on feed report out today as well. I'll go over the cattle on feed reports here after I get you your closing quotes. Feeder cattle today finished up 12.5 at 102.60. We had the fats at 92.77.5, up 60 cents. Hogs down 62.5 at 69.65. Now, a cattle and feed report came out about 10 minutes ago. The numbers they released were 11 million cattle on feed. That's down 3% year over year. 1.83 million have been placed. That's down 2% year over year, but that is up at the high end of the estimate. And 1.77 million have been marketed, 2% above last year, so a 2% increase year over year. What does that mean? Well, that's bearish the summer months, and that's going to be neutral to slightly bullish for the nearbys. So those of you who do have cattle to sell, if you haven't done it already, get the guys on the phone. I would start to lock in some of the cash prices for these cattle in these nearby months if they're ready to go, or get hedges done on the next day or two with the nearbys. Now, what was interesting today is we did see these cattle finish higher in the pits. However, when the pits closed, the electronics continued trading till about 1:55. So they closed about 20 minutes ago. I did watch the feeder market pull back a little bit. They got back to unchanged, and actually one of the nearby contracts, don't recall which one exactly, did go negative on the day. So something to keep an eye on as we come in on Monday, and we're waiting for the cattle to open because there is no electronic trade on Sunday night in the cattle. Let's keep a close eye on them and get your hedges done. Speaking of hedges, we are in the hedge time frame right now that we like to talk to our clients regarding hedges for your cattle and for your grains. So feel free to call in, talk to a broker. 800-262-7538 is our number. We'd be more than happy to put together a marketing meeting for you. Also on Monday, we kick off our 2010 acreage surveys. You will either be contacted by your broker, or if you care to participate, call in. We'll ask you a couple of questions about what your projected planted acres would be this year, what kind of grain you're going to put on it, and how much. We'll get you the results early. We'll get you the results before we make them public if you do participate in the survey. So, again, Allendale-Inc.com is the website. You can do the surveys on the website as well, or call on in to the office here, talk to a broker. We'd be more than happy to take your information and provide you with hedge recommendations once the survey is done. Phone number again, 800-262-7538. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday. Take care.